growing the business, and I couldn't really seem to get it going much. Very slow, 850-ish customers. It'd been around that for some time, and I was gaining customers every 4 weeks. So I clean on a 4 weekly basis, 4 weeks and 8 weeks, but we'll keep it simple, 4 weekly. I had an inflow of about 20 customers every 4 weeks. And I worked that out. I just looked at the last 12 weeks divided by 3, got an average about 20 customers every 4 weeks. Problem was, I was losing 18 customers every 4 weeks. So straight away you can see that not a lot of growth. Okay, but I was interested in working out a few things. Where was going to max out at? So what was my maximum number of customers going to be? What was my max number going to be? What was going to be my lifetime value? Because, you know, how much am I going to get from a customer on average? Can I pay for customers? Can I advertise? Is it worth paying for customers? You don't know unless you know how much you're going to get back. And what I couldn't comprehend with this was, I've got customers who've been with me for years, and they're still with me. So how the heck can I work out the lifetime value of those customers? Well, you can, and the key to it is to work out the churn rate. If I can spell churn, I'll be able to continue. So churn rate. So, well, I'm losing 18 customers every 4 weeks. So my 4 weekly churn rate, 4 weekly churn, and if yours is 6 weeks, then you know you can do your 6 weekly churn. Is simply 18 divided by total number of customers, and if I'm not mistaken, I know these figures, that comes out to 0.021 or 2.1%. They're the same thing. Okay, 2.1%, which is quite a high churn rate. I know some other people have worked out their churn rate a bit less than that, but it's going to be about 1.5–2%, something like that. That's what my churn rate was, 2.1%. From that, you can work out the average number of cleans. Yeah. Well, let's put that there. Average number of cleans. It's just 1 over this. It's a reciprocal, so it's 1 over 0.021. Okay. Well, I'll just ask Siri. Hey Siri, what's 1 divided by 0.021? 47.6. Okay. So average number of cleans is 47.6. And that takes into account, they're still with me. Some of them are still with me. Lots of them are still with me. But this is all taking account of that. Because we've got the total number of customers, we've got the churn rate. The churn rate reflects the fact that some customers are only with you for a handful of cleans, and some customers are with you for hundreds of cleans, and they're still with you. But on average, they get 47.6 cleans. Okay, so my lifetime value is now simple calculation to work out. 47.6 times 17. Hey Siri, what's 47.6 times 17? The answer is 809. So at the time, I could count on getting £809 on average from a customer. Now that is gross, you know, that's turnover, that isn't profit. You know, we need the equipment, we need the petrol, the diesel, staff, all that we're going to do to get that money, and you know, it doesn't come free, does it? But it does give you some indication of maybe, you know, you could pay some money for a customer, you could pay for advertising. You might want to put leaflets out, or you might want to do some Facebook ads or something like that. Okay. At the time, I wasn't doing any of that. What we got? We've got average number of cleans, lifetime value. Where's the business going to max out at? Okay. Well, that's easy to work out as well. Max number of customers. It's just going to be my inflow, 20. times average number of cleans. What's that going to be? It's going to be 950, isn't it? Hey, so what's 20 times 47.6? 952. So I'm going to max out at 952. So I've still got a bit of growing room left, but the problem is, I'll have to get a bit up down here for this. Right. There's the 952. When you first start out in your window cleaning business, you know, you're like this, you're going massive growth, okay? But then gradually starts doing something like that, right? And that line is probably up there, so, you know, and 850 is probably somewhere here, and it's just really slow growth. Really difficult to get to that 952. But I'm definitely not going to get 1100 customers, not with those figures. So how do I break out of that? Yeah, so got to think, there's only a few ways that you can break out of that, and that is improve your churn rate. Quite tricky, you know, because customers leave for different reasons. There might be some that you might be able to improve on, but some of them just moving houses, different, you know, I don't want to get into it, but customers, you know, they leave you for whatever reason, and it's really difficult to reduce that number. I'm not saying it's not impossible, right? And we have improved on that number, okay? And then the other one is just to increase that one, the inflow. So we try to decrease that and increase the inflow, and that's a bit easier to do. Okay, still not easy because, you know, I want customers on direct debit. I don't want to be chasing people for cash. You know, I want customers who are going to actually pay us. So yeah, so we're looking at that, and that's what we did. We increased that number. So, and that now, you know, I don't want to say what I'm at now, but it's a higher figure. You know, I can grow to a higher figure. So hopefully that helps, because that helps you guys, you know. And the key one is to work out that, what's my churn rate for my cleaning period. You know, if you clean monthly, you can work out your monthly churn rate. I wouldn't do it over an average of a year, because this is going to change up throughout the year if you're still growing. It's not going to be 850 all year long, is it? And that will reflect your churn rate. So just work it out over a few months, work out the average, and then do these calculations. See you next time, guys.